Hey, what is going on YouTube? Hacker007 here, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys the 3 best editing apps for your mobile device in my opinion. So basically these aren't in any particular order. These are basically apps which I find really unique and apps which you should give a try if you're using an Android device. So I'll basically go through these applications, and as I've said, they aren't in any particular order. So the first one on the list is Motion Ninja. It's basically a very unique application which you can use to edit videos and all of that. So let's launch the application and I'll show you guys what this app has in store for you. So basically on first launch you have a few things here. You have the new project settings, you have previous projects, but we weren't working on any, so this is basically a demo. And you have the settings option here. So basically the settings, you could control where you'd want to save the file on output, the feedback, share this app, frequently asked question, and information about this application. So let's click on new project because that's basically what we're here for. So once you've clicked on new project, it will basically prompt you to the default folder, which is your camera roll, and it will basically ask you to select what you'd want to use in your videos. So basically you'd navigate using this toggle right here. You'd navigate and select basically wherever your video clips are, and you could also select videos, pictures, and all of that, as you can see from the top of the screen here, videos, pictures, and all. And you could click on stock, and that would bring you to a few stock footage that you could use. These are basically green screen which you could chroma key and use in your videos. And as you can see, we have intros here, transitions, basically various transitions between clips, overlays, we have backgrounds, and we have images from Pixabay and Unsplash. Those are free to use images in your videos and so on. We have templates, which is basically pretty cool. If we wanted to use these templates, we could simply click on them and it will load or download and basically start working on the project. So let's click on a stock footage, or better yet, I'm going to click on a screen recording which I have, and you could add multiple clips. So I'm going to just add one clip, and once you've clicked on the footage, it will start optimize the footage for you. So basically it's finding the best fit to suit the video editing process. So basically it's converting the frame rate and all of that. So let's give it some time to load. Okay, so we've added the footage to our timeline. So as you can see, we have quite a lot of features here, but I won't go in details in all of them. So as you can see, we have at the bottom of the screen, we have a toggle here with multiple different things you could add to your video. You could add text. As you can see, we could simply click the text icon and add a text right there. We could add, and basically once you've clicked in each of these, you'd have multiple options. So in my opinion, this is a really advanced video editing software. This is not something simple, this is something quite advanced, and this is not a full tutorial. It's basically a look at what this software has in store. As you can see, we have effect, title, stickers, and all of that. So this is compact with multiple tools which you could use on your videos. And as you can see, we could add different layers and so on, overlays and all of that to our video clips, but we won't do that right now. We are just basically taking a look at this editing application on our Android device. This is quite unique, guys. So if you want a video editing application and you have a powerful enough device to run this application, I'd recommend you to give Motion Ninja a try. It is quite smooth. I've used it to edit videos in the past. It is quite useful, so feel free to give it a try. And at the top, you could crop, save, and export your footage or your video clip which you're working on. So that is basically Motion Ninja in a nutshell. Let me know if you want a full tutorial on this application. It is pretty cool, and the tutorial would be pretty decent for this application. So yeah, if you want to learn video editing on your Android devices, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, so we'll move to the next application on the list, KineMaster. Now I know like 90% of you should be familiar with KineMaster. This is basically one of the most popular video editing tool on Android devices. This has been around for quite some time, and personally it is what I use to edit my videos for the time being. So basically my videos are recorded on my phone, so I just hop into KineMaster, get the editing done, and quick and easy, that's it. So let me launch KineMaster. Now this is launched landscape view. So basically, as you can see, we have quite a beautiful display. Once you've launched it, it is simple and easy to use. So we have a few options here. So we have this crown icon here, basically showing us that we're using premium version. We have the settings option here, and I wouldn't advise you to mess around with anything in the settings really. Maybe you could change the location, storage location, and all of that. And as you can see, we have device compatibility here, and as you can see, my device is able to export 4K quality, and I'm able to add multiple layers on my videos. So let me go back. So what you'd want to do is click this big icon in the center. It is an icon which represents new project. So basically, once you've selected new project, you are asked to select the aspect ratio of the project. So basically, typically I would select 16:9 because I would export my videos in landscape format, and that would basically allow me to upload it to YouTube in 1080p and have a better view. So now if you wanted to export videos for TikTok, I'd recommend you to use 9:16 aspect ratio, and 1:1 would be for Instagram videos and Facebook videos and so on. So let's select 16:9, and basically it will prompt you to basically add an image or a video clip. So let me click on Mobizen because that's where my screen recordings are, and I'll select a screen recording and click on the check icon. So as you can see, we have our controls here. We have basically, this is really simplified, and we don't have much to worry about getting anything wrong, because if you make a mistake, let's say you deleted a part of the video clip and you wanted to get it back, you could simply press this button or this icon right here, and that will basically revert the change which you did. So that is basically simple right there. And you have a few options here. You could record audio, you could add audio, import more media and add it basically on the same track, video track on the timeline. You could add new layers, you could add media layer, effects, stickers, text, handwritten. So basically, this is a very professional tool in a simplified version. This is quite easy to use, and this is basically something that I use all the time, as I've said, and I'll make a tutorial on this application. And to me, this application is quite easy to use. It does not give you any real issues while working with KineMaster. However, the other ones on the list are a bit more complex. So if you want more complex tools than KineMaster, I recommend you to try Motion Ninja, or the last one, which I'll hop into in just a second. So from here, as you can see, we have it quite easy. And in order to get used to this, because as you can see, we don't have much text on screen, so basically you'd have to get familiar with the icons, and you need to know which one does what and all of that. And the export option is here, which you could export the video clip in particular resolutions. So yeah, that's basically KineMaster in a nutshell. It is a unique application which I recommend you to give a try. And yeah, let's hop into the final application, this one right here, VN, which is basically Vlog Now. So let's launch this application, and once more, this application is in portrait mode. So basically, KineMaster is the only one in landscape. So as you can see, on launch, it looks pretty clean. You don't have any ads or anything to worry about. And what I love about this is that this is not just a video editing application. It's basically a platform like a social media in which you could share projects that you've done, and other people will be able to view, comment, like, and all of that. So in order to create a project, you need to click the plus icon at the bottom beside the flame. So you need to click the plus icon, and as you can see, we have a few options here. We have new project, story, template, overlay, and so on. So currently we have 0 projects working on. So what you need to do is to click on new project, and this will ask you to select something from your gallery. We could select multiple, but in this instance we'll only select one, and you'd proceed by clicking the arrow at the bottom. And as you can see, we have quite a bit of thing here working on our screen. We have multiple options at the bottom of the screen. As I've said, this is a more advanced video editing software compared to KineMaster. We have it is beautiful, don't get me wrong, it is quite a beautiful application. It works wonders. It is unique in its own way, and it is something that you could use to edit videos and so on if you are into complex editing software. So as you can see, we have our video on the timeline. We have multiple tracks. We have picture track at the top, text, music, and audio at the bottom. So as you can see, we could add templates, and basically it will load default templates for you to add, or you could create your own template. Once more, this is not a full tutorial on this application. It's just a look at the editing applications which you have, or the options which you can use on your Android devices. Now you have filter, which everyone should understand what a filter is basically changing the appearance of the video clip. We have speed and other tools at the bottom of the screen right here, and yeah, that's basically how. And we could also change the aspect ratio here, or in this instance they call it the frame ratio. We could change that to fit YouTube, and then as you can see that changed, so we would need to reduce the size of our original video clip which we imported. So as you can see, we could export and all of that, and on export we could select resolutions, frame per second, bitrate, and all of that. So that is basically VlogNow in a nutshell. Let's exit directly. We won't save this project. So as you can see, these 3 video editing applications on your Android device are pretty unique. Or if you have enough storage and RAM and all of that, you could keep all 3 of these on your device and use whichever one floats your boat. So these are basically the top picks for the best video editing applications on your Android device. So if you want to give them a try, please do so. Let me know. I'll also provide the links in the description on where you can get these applications and a little bit more information on them. So let me know which one you've used before in the comment section, if you've used any of them. I know like 99% of you might say you've used KineMaster before, but you've probably never heard of the other ones. So yeah, that is basically it for this video, guys. The top 3 best video editing applications on Android device. I haven't seen anything that can beat these applications as yet, so I'll keep looking and let me know what you guys think. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this tutorial, or this video, was helpful rather. Hacker007 out.